Today, 23rd May 2025, we bring you two major developments from the NCR city of Gurugram, both promising yet surrounded by several serious questions. First, Haryana's Environment Minister Rao Narbir Singh announced that Gurugram will become polythene free within 3 months under a pilot project. Second, there is a growing emphasis on the use of treated sewage for various purposes. It is noteworthy that Gurugram has also a close link to the Union Cabinet Minister in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. So on 23rd May 2025, the Haryana Environment Minister stated that the state government is committed to environmental protection and is implementing concrete measures in this regard. A robust, well-structured strategy will be executed to curb pollution caused by the polyethylene and single-use plastics. As a part of this initiative, a 3-month pilot campaign will be launched in Gurugram with the goal of completely eliminating, please note, completely eliminating single-use plastics. This includes a total ban of polythene bags, plastic cups, plates, spoons, straws, and similar items. Now, a report by Kulvinder Sandhu published in the Tribune on 29th January 2025 highlights that the use of single-use plastics continues unabated in Gurugram 3 years after the nationwide ban came into effect. Even areas surrounding the Haryana State Pollution Control Board, District Forest Office, and many secretariat to openly display widespread use of banned plastic items. You just go and it is prevalent. Further, a Hindustan Times report indicates that in 2020, nearly 90% of Gurugram's plastic waste was not recycled, exposing critical weaknesses in waste management infrastructure. In 2023, Haryana witnessed a 38% surge. It is not about Gurgaon or Gurugram, it is about the total state of Haryana. And it witnessed a 38% surge in plastic waste generation compared to the previous year. Approximately 14% of this waste ended up in landfills. However, there is no clear-cut data for Gurugram. According to the Times of India report dated 7th May 2025, the Municipal Corporation of Gurugram disclosed that plastic comprises roughly 20 to 25% of the city's total waste. However, the report fails to specify the total volume from which this percentage is derived, and no transparent or credible data has been made available to the public. The minister reiterated that the manufacturing and sale of polyethylene has been banned in Haryana since 2013, and emphasized that strict action must be taken against violations. He directed officials to utilize all available resources to make Gurugram free of polythene and single-use plastics. He urged awareness campaigns across schools, colleges, markets, residential colonies, and industrial zones, calling for active participation from NGOs, youth, and RWS. He advocated the promotion of cloth bags, biodegradable packagings, and other eco-friendly alternatives. Citizens, shopkeepers, entrepreneurs, and student organizations are to be engaged in making this campaign a mass movement. Now the questions: what is the status of implementation of the single-use plastic ban? What progress has been made in industrial and commercial recycling? What is Gurugram's compliance status regarding extended producer responsibility (EPR)? Has any audit been conducted? What is Gurugram's share in India's 93,000 tons of plastic waste imports in 2024? How much PET and other plastic waste is being imported by the SEZ units in Gurugram? These are urgent questions that demand the minister's attention and public response. Please watch this video till the end. These developments concern all of us. The minister also disclosed that 3 sewage treatment plants, STPs, with a total capacity of 218 MLD, million liters per day, are operational in Gurugram. 2 additional STPs of 100 MLD each are planned for Behrampur. Behrampur is very close to Hero Motors area and are expected to be commissioned by 2028. According to a press release, the minister urged farmers in the Farrukh Nagar and Pataudi region to participate in water conservation efforts. Plans are underway to supply treated water from STPs. It is actually treated wastewater, it is not treated water. Treated wastewater from STPs to around 30 villages for agricultural and horticultural use. The minister also announced his intention to meet local farmers next week to discuss the initiative. During an inspection, the minister observed that 75 MLD of treated water from the Dhanwapur STP, also in Gurugram, is being discharged into a 500 MLD drain. This water is already being used for irrigation by farmers in Jhajjar district. He stated that the modern technology, the modern treatment technology or modern sewage treatment technologies, STP water is safe for farming. Relevant departments have been instructed to educate farmers on its safe use and provide technical assistance. This approach is expected to curb groundwater depletion and offer farmers a sustainable irrigation alternative. That is perfect. But does the minister know that the Public Health Engineering Department of Rewari had submitted a list of 147 industrial units before the National Green Tribunal in original application number 627 of 2022? The PhD revealed that the mixing of untreated industrial effluent with domestic sewage is overwhelming the STPs, which are only designed for domestic waste treatment. And all the STPs in Rewari district are not fit. They are not capable to treat the sewage, the so-called sewage, to the required level. In response to reports of poorly maintained builder-installed STPs, the minister reportedly ordered thorough inspections. Non-compliance, he said, would attract penalties under existing regulations. But the question remains, who will enforce these penalties? The HSPCB, the Haryana State Pollution Control Board, with what track record? On 21st May 2025, renowned environmental activist Varun Gulati posted a video and pictures showing crores of liters of polluted water being discharged daily into Gurugram's Badshahpur corridor canal at Khansa by dyeing industries. This water or this effluent ultimately pollutes the Sahibi River and eventually the Yamuna River. Despite the public evidence, the HSPCB has failed to act. This pollution is clearly visible to citizens but apparently invisible to pollution control authorities, says Varun Gulati. Varun Gulati also tagged the Haryana Chief Minister and the Haryana's Environment Minister, urging immediate action. The Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act of 1974 has now been decriminalized, and yet the government's own departments are openly acknowledging the discharge of industrial effluents.
रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि ये जो एफ्लुएंट इंडस्ट्रीज़ के द्वारा अनट्रीटेड छोड़ा जा रहा है।
The final question, can the minister guarantee that treated sewage will meet the standards for agricultural, horticultural and construction use?
मैं इसमें नायब सैनी जी जो
He claims that violations will be met with immediate and strict action. The public now waits to see whether those words translate into results. That's all in this video.
कोर्ट का रुख अपनाना पड़ेगा और जो भी संबंधित अधिकारी या जो यूनिट्स हैं जिसको आइडेंटिफाई नहीं किया जा रहा और उनकी रिपोर्ट सही बनाई जा रही है, उन सब के खिलाफ कार्रवाई करवाने की जिम्मेदारी मेरी है।